In a small town, there lived a boy named Elon. He was intelligent, full of potential, and had big dreams. He wanted to become a doctor, but there was one major problem. His mind was never under his control. Elon lacked discipline. His thoughts wandered constantly, and he found it difficult to focus. Whenever he sat down to study, he would get distracted by his phone, by social media, or simply by daydreaming. He would often tell himself, "I'll study later, I still have time." But later never came. His parents and teachers tried to guide him, explaining the importance of focus and discipline. But Elon never took their words seriously. He believed intelligence alone was enough to succeed. One day, Elon's school announced the results of a scholarship exam. He had taken the test with high hopes, dreaming of securing a scholarship that would help him achieve his goal of becoming a doctor. But when the results came out, he was devastated. He had failed. His friends who had studied with dedication passed with flying colors. His teacher, who once praised him, now looked at him with disappointment. Elon felt ashamed, not because he wasn't smart, but because he knew deep inside that he had wasted his time. That evening, he sat alone, reflecting on his failure. He thought about all the hours he had wasted on distractions. He realized that intelligence alone wasn't enough. Without discipline, success was impossible. Determined to change, Elon decided to seek advice from someone who had mastered self-discipline. He had heard about a wise monk who lived on the outskirts of the town, a man who had once been ordinary, but transformed his life through mental discipline. The next morning, Elon visited the monastery. He found the old monk meditating under a tree, his face radiating calmness. Elon bowed and said, "Master, I struggle to control my mind. I want to be successful, but I keep getting distracted. Please teach me how to discipline my mind." The monk opened his eyes and smiled. "Ah, the restless mind. That is the greatest challenge of all. Come, let me tell you a story." Many years ago, the monk began, there was a young man named Arjun who dreamed of becoming the greatest sculptor in the land. He was gifted, but his mind was scattered. One day he would work passionately, and the next he would lose hours in distractions, wandering, daydreaming, or simply wasting time. One day Arjun went to a master sculptor whose statues were so lifelike, they seemed to breathe. He asked, "Master, how do you create such perfect sculptures?" The master led him to a large block of marble and asked, "What do you see here?" Arjun replied, "A large, heavy stone." The master smiled and said, "That is the difference between you and me. You see a stone. I see the statue already hidden inside. My task is simple. I just remove what does not belong." He continued, "Each day I chip away with patience and focus. I do not rush. I do not get distracted. I return daily, and slowly, the masterpiece reveals itself." The monk looked at Elon and said, "Your dream of becoming a doctor is just like that hidden statue. You must chip away your distractions one by one, day by day. With enough focus, your true potential, your masterpiece, will appear." Elon listened, then asked, "But Master, how do I train my mind?" The monk smiled and gave him 4 simple rules. 1. Control your thoughts. Every time your mind wanders, bring it back to the task at hand. Like the archer, see only your goal. 2. Create a routine. A disciplined mind needs structure. Set a daily schedule and follow it strictly. 3. Remove distractions. Identify what steals your focus, your phone, TV, or unnecessary activities. 4. Be consistent. Mental discipline isn't built in a day. It requires daily effort, just like an athlete trains his body. Elon took the monk's advice seriously. He made a study schedule and followed it strictly. Whenever his mind wandered, he reminded himself of his goal. He stopped using social media while studying and even deleted unnecessary apps from his phone. At first, it was difficult. His mind resisted discipline. It craved distractions. But Elon didn't give up. Day by day, his focus improved. He could study for hours without losing concentration. Months later, he sat for another important exam. This time, he was prepared. And he didn't just pass. He secured the top rank. Elon's success wasn't due to luck or intelligence alone. It was his disciplined mind that led him there. He finally understood. Success is not about how smart you are, but how well you control your mind. Years later, as he stood on stage receiving an award for academic excellence, he remembered the monk's words. The mind is like a wild horse. If you don't control it, it will take you where it wants. But if you train it, it will take you exactly where you want to go. And from that day on, Elon lived by one simple principle: discipline your mind, and success will follow.